she pays at twice the rate I pay. I think that's outrageous.
The wealthy are definitely undertaxed.
Do you want to pay a lot of taxes? No? Great. Then the first step is be rich and then buy a yacht. Do a lot of charity or maybe buy a sports team. Lose some money in the stock market. Above all, make sure that most of your money exists in form of assets, not cash, but real estate, stocks, a painting, a yacht, a fine jewelry, or whatever strikes your fancy. Most tax systems that I know of include many advantages for wealthy, allowing it to concentrate in the hands of a few households. Most of these households use three-step strategy to pay as minimal tax as they can. And this strategy is buy, borrow, die to get massive tax advantages. This strategy protects inheritance of wealth, especially extreme wealth, allowing the wealthiest of families to hold, live off of, and transfer that wealth without even paying taxes on it. Before we move forward, please do consider subscribing to this channel if the subjects of business, finance, and economy are of interest to you. Let us move forward and understand this three-step strategy step by step. Step 1. Buy assets. Wealthy family buys stocks, bonds, real estate, art, or any other high-value assets. It strategically holds on to these assets and allows them to grow in value. The family won't owe income tax on the growth of the value of these assets unless it sells them and makes a profit. Do let me know in comments as to what percentage of your assets is in cash. Now let us get on with our step number 2. Borrow against assets. Wealthy family borrows against its assets, growing value, and uses the newly available cash to live off or invest in other assets like rental properties. The family does not owe any taxes on the asset leveraged loans because the government doesn't tax the borrowed money. Wealthy family uses its untaxed wealth to access significant amount of untaxed cash to live a luxurious life while simultaneously continuing to grow its wealth, untaxed and indefinitely. Hopefully you would have subscribed to the channel by now. Now let us get on with our third step. Die and pass assets tax-free to the heirs. Wealthy parents or benefactors of the family keep the original appreciated assets until their death, leaving those assets to their legal heir. Neither the current federal or local tax code require the original asset holders or the legal heir to pay out any tax liability on the capital gains by stepping up the baseline value of the assets from the original price to their value at the time of the benefactor's death. This enables the wealthy family's heirs to avoid the taxes altogether on the increased value of stocks, real estate, and valuable artwork. Hopefully, the above 3 steps would have given you a clarity on how wealthy avoid taxes. And just to reiterate this 3-step strategy: buy, borrow, die. You may write to me on my mail ID, which is mentioned in the description, and I will revert back to you. Be inspired, keep building.